Hello, world. It's the one and only Latasha Moore, and you are tuned in for another segment of 21 Days to Love You. It is day 10. Day 10 is titled Identify Your Value. I can't wait to jump into this conversation and dialogue with you because we place so much emphasis on value. So I thought it's important to talk about value and what it means. So let's start with the definition. Value means one's person's it's one person's judgment that they place on what is important in life. So when it comes to identifying your own worth and your own value, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself from the high end or the low end? I will give you a practical example. We put emphasis on products that we value, such as high end products. There's a high value associated with carrying a Louis Vuitton because the product is of high quality. So therefore, we value high end products because we know that it's quality product and it's not going to tear easily. It's not going to stain easily. It's not going to be damaged easily as long as you take good care of it. It's associated with a high value. So therefore, you're very careful about how you deal with high end, high value products, right? So when you look at yourself, do you take that same care with your own self? Do you see the value in you? Again, value is determined by one's behavior, one's principles, and also one's judgment of what is important in life. So ask yourself, how do I value myself? Do I value my time? Do I value my relationships? Do I value my goals? Am I determined? Am I a slacker? Am I a procrastinator? Do I really value my own worth? And am I important enough to go after the dreams and goals that I set out for myself? That's something to think about, right? So I'm going to read a little part of Identify Your Value. This is so important. So I'm just going to read a little bit. If you don't remember anything else I said in this chapter, remember this. Your mind and what you believe about yourself determines your true value. I listen to many motivational speakers on YouTube, and the most common theme I hear in their speeches is this. It is not what people say about you that will affect your life. It is how you feel about you that determines your success in life. Oftentimes, in the past and present, when I went on job interviews, they would ask me the standard question, why should I hire you, right? My response, I am an asset and not a liability. I know my strengths and weaknesses. I know what I bring to the table. And I know I'm a person of value and I'm only going to add to your company and not take away. That's one way I identify my value because I know I'm intelligent. I know I'm smart. I know I'm computer savvy. I know I'm Microsoft savvy. I know what I bring. I know my value and I know what I bring to the table. So I'm an asset. I'm not a liability. I'm an asset. Okay. So what is an asset? An asset is simply a useful or valuable thing, personal quality. I would let them know that I'm coming to add value to your company, as I just stated, with the quality skills that I possess. Most interviewers would be impressed with this answer and say something like, I've never heard that answer before. I like that quality in you. Immediately, they identified the value in me, but I already knew my own value, and I was able to speak about my own value confidently because I already knew what I was bringing to the table. That's what I'm challenging you today. Identify your value. We place a strong emphasis on value and high-end products because we know that the price is higher for, like, say, a Louis Vuitton or a Christian Louis Vuitton shoes, red bottoms, of course. We place high emphasis on those high-end products because we know they're of value. We know that they were made with quality care. We know that they're going to last a long time. So that's why we place value on those higher end products because we know they're going to last. So look at yourself and ask yourself, wow, what do I value about myself? What do I bring to the table? Am I good with time management skills or do I waste time? Am I a procrastinator or do I stop and start? Am I consistent? These are some real questions to ask yourself. Identify your own value. Don't you dare let society identify your value or or where you are on the social class scale. You know who you are. You're a woman. You're a man. If you went to school, then you know who you are. If you have a college education and you found something to major in and you know that field or that area of expertise, you have some value there. You grew up in the church like me, proud church girl. Hey, love being a church girl. I know my faith in God is real. I know my God is real. My faith in God is real. God is real. I serve a real God. Okay? So I know my value when it comes to my relationship with God. Identify your value. Identify what's important in your life. And I promise you, you will be a better, more effective individual. Thank me now. Thank me later. Thank me now. Thank me later. But I promise you, you will be a better individual if you take the time to identify your own value. Your own value. What is important to you? What do you bring to the table? What can you do that's going to add value to the world, not just yourself? Because once you identify your value, you will know what direction you need to go in life. If you want to be an engineer, if you want to be a nurse, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to work in sales, when you know your value, you know your place in the world. And then you can take that value and add that value to the world or your community or your state or your city. But take time to identify your value today. Okay? Take time to identify your own value. And of course, you can purchase 21 Days to Love You on iTunes.com, instant digital download, of course, and Amazon.com. The only title search that you're going to find, or the only title you're going to find in the search when you type 21 Days to Love You in that search box. I am done for today. Like, subscribe, and share to my channel for positive inspiration, motivational messages, and for someone who's just really speaking from the heart. I want to see you live. I want to see you live. I want to see you live and be the best version of yourself that you can be. All right? Time's up. Time to go. That is it. It's been another segment of 21 Days to Love You. Identify your value. Keep moving forward. Keep getting up. Keep going. No matter what it feels like, no matter what things look like, keep pressing forward. Keep moving forward. Life is a journey. We take life one day at a time. Life is a journey. It's not a race, more like a marathon. There's always preparation for what is to come and what is present. You can do this. I want to see you live. You have a right to live. Identify your value. You're worth it. That's it. Have a good night. Take care. I love you. Until next time, peace. This has been another segment of 21 Days to Love You. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.